I knew something was weird because Bieber usually, the way he talks, and I've seen some interviews, he speaks at like an E flat. He usually like, but in this case, he was talking a little bit lower. Hey man, I noticed that, and I was like, you're pranking me.
Oh no!
Not, but I think it was all. I think it was all in good laughs. I just think it's something that we've never publicly talked about.
You're in the presence of one of, if not the most talented men in the music industry, and that's really is bigging him up, right? Because he has topped the official Big Top 40 twice. He's written music for Pitbull, which I love the most, Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide, Jason Derulo, Little Mix, Liam Payne, Zara Larsson, Katy Perry, Justin Bieber, The Kid Laroi, and thanks to his new song Light Switch, he's a viral sensation on TikTok. Please welcome our good friend, it's Charlie Puth.
Yeah! Woo!
Thank you so much for starting with Pitbull. That's my proud song.
I mean, Pitbull, that's the one that everyone wants to do.
We're obsessed with Pitbull, aren't we?
Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide. Dude, look, Light Switch is a song that I've been seeing you build this with all your fans on Instagram and TikTok as well, and I love how you've done it. But I mean, with Light Switch, I think because there was so much in seeing an actual light switch go up and down, please can you just clarify exactly what it is about? You're not an electrician. This is about a deeper meaning.
No, it's actually the least deepest meaning of any song of mine. Usually my songs are just riddled with stories and things to follow along and little breadcrumbs of if you hear this word and hear this chord at the same time, it means this. I was really inspired by how Ed Sheeran writes his music, very direct and very blunt. It's just about being turned on by somebody, and take it how you want. That immediate connection that you have with somebody that you might have known for a while or you just met.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
our relationship, Roman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it does sound like our relationship. Yeah.
But Charlie, I mean, surely now you're getting, tons of free light switches sent to you. Is this? Are you getting freebies?
What? Who said I got free light switches?
Don't know. People are presuming that you're rolling in all this now.
I'm rolling in light switches. That sounds uncomfortable. No, I mean but writing this song has been very interesting, and I was teasing it for 5 months just because I was writing it in front of I didn't expect millions of people. I'd never expected that to happen. And it's not like I was necessarily looking for, I just broke the chair. It's not like that's not good.
I have to write a new song about a chair now.
From all this light switch money. It's not like I was looking for feedback. I'm so used to, playing the Capitol Ball and then going backstage and writing a song and just feeling that energy from a live crowd. And obviously we were at home. I wasn't touring, so I had to kind of mimic that with a virtual audience. I was performing in front of them, if that makes sense.
Very cool.
Yeah, I really like it because there's another video that you've done that comes from a text message, and I'm hoping that's going to be the next single, Charlie. But let's talk about the music video for...
he's sort of nodding.
Oh, right, okay, that's good.
Well, if you look in the back corner over there, that's someone who works at the record label, and he really loves the song that you're speaking of. My whole goal is for people to know every song on this album. I'm not sure if that's ever been done before, but I want the day the album comes out, I want people to basically know the track listing and every song that goes. It's weird, but it works for me.
It's really smart. But the music video to Light Switch, there's a couple of like little Easter eggs in there. Is there any sort of ones in there that fans haven't spotted yet?
Easter eggs. I keep calling them ice cream cones.
Ice cream cones.
I don't know why I would do that. Easter eggs. Well, the one that everybody figured out is at the very end, all the light switches that say sorry. That was a message to everybody for making them wait for so long. And very appropriate to line them up in lights turned on by light switches.
Anything to do with the figures on Coinbase or anything like that?
everybody watching this right now is like, is this the same guy that wrote "See You Again"?
Now, one thing that fans do think they've spotted from the video is the release date of this third album. And obviously, you know, you've worked with the likes of Elton John, 5 Seconds of Summer, Meghan Trainor. Who would be your dream collab on this album?
Well, I've never done, probably not a very exciting answer, but I've never had an album that's just all been me, which is why I'm going to call the album Charlie. And I'm almost giving too much away about it. At first, my record label, a lot of people were like, are you sure you want to give everything away about this album? But it's almost like anti-artist, where some artists will like go away for like 2 years. And I was trying to like be that in 2019, and Elton was the only person who was like, your music was not good in 2019. You were pretending to be this cool guy. So now I'm just oversharing and just being myself. And
Right.
It's cliche, but I've never done it like that before.
Cool. Hey, we need to talk about this this video that Justin Bieber put up on his Instagram, Charlie, of him pranking you.
Yeah, he kept hitting his phone. That was
that's the weird. Like that's the thing that I noticed the whole time. I was like, "What? It's the screen's not going to go off." Anyway, so Charlie, explain to me what happened with your Justin Bieber. What is this video?
Well, I knew something was weird because Bieber, Justin has my number. So if he wanted to talk to me, he could just FaceTime me. But I got a text from Leroy and said, "Hey, Justin wanted to talk to you." And I'm like, "Okay, tell him to call me." And Leroy just handed me his phone to Justin, and I just knew like instinctually, because Leroy's played some pranks on me in the past, and I just knew that Bieber usually, the way he talks, and I've seen some interviews, he speaks at like an E flat. He usually like, but in this case, he was talking a little bit lower. Hey man, I noticed that, and I was like, you're pranking me.
Oh no.
So there were two things going. I was ahead of the curb. But I think it was all. I think it was all in good laughs. I just think it's something that we never publicly talked about, but settled privately.
So it was all because like you said something in a joke at an awards ceremony or something like that, but and he tried to like.
I had on stage. You know how sometimes when you say things in your head and you think that'll be hilarious if I tell that to 120 people all at once. It turns out it wasn't very. It was mildly offensive, but in my mind 6 years ago, it was like super funny. But his fans like really like
didn't like it.
They did not love that. But we never talked about it. So I guess he wanted to mess with me, but
yeah. Well, we do it to millions of people every morning, so don't worry about that. Hey, look, Charlie, I definitely know that you are one of the most skilled songwriters on the planet. I mean, you're in the official Big Top 40 right now with a song about light switches, and you've made that an absolute banger.
I've somehow made it work.
Yes, you have. And we kind of want to put your songwriting skills to the test.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a theory that you can literally make anything sound incredible. We've seen you do it. You can work out the key of anything that's going on around you. So we're going to basically get our listeners to send in the most boring, mundane plans they've got for today. All we want you to do is try and make up just a little song, a little jingle for them. Maybe make them sound a bit more exciting than they are.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. I think I haven't been on the top 40 in that long, so maybe it was fluke with the light switches. So let's see how well I do here.
Okay,
Right, we're going to start with this text from Harry. Then he said today he's got to unpack his suitcase from a wedding he went to 3.5 weeks ago. Try and make that sound fun.
Ugh. I gotta get into it. I'm gonna do a Michael McDonald impression.
Great.
I gotta pack my bag through 3 weeks ago for a wedding that I didn't even wanna go to. He's not a very good friend, and that's where all the ends. Oh, I didn't wanna go to his wedding, and I thought someone was clapping.
That was great, man. Really good.
Okay. That was fantastic. How about this one? For
That's a big word.
It was thoroughly enjoyable. Kerry, bless her, she's got one of the worst jobs known to man. She's sorting out the carrier bag drawer with all the shopping bags. She's throwing away the ones that have got holes in them.
Okay. Holes.
Oh.
Carrie, don't you know sorting the holes can be fun for everyone? Oh, we're doing another
Stop it there.
Stop it there.
Brilliant.
Harry,
Sorting the holes.
sorting the holes.
Great.
Ashley, thank you for playing my record if you're hearing this. Oh, God. Gary's like, my job is better than this kid's songwriting. It's been a long day, friends. I'm usually much better than this. Sorting the holes is not good.
Well, I have one final one. I have one final one. See if we can go higher than sorting holes. We can fill those holes with sausage rolls because I've got here. We have a message from Nick, who is buying some sausage rolls as he ate. He ate the last one last night, so so he's out today and he's buying some sausage rolls. You ever had a sausage roll before?
Elton has told me about that, but I don't know if he was talking about food. Anyway, so
Charlie.
Well, it's his joke.
So this guy. He's got to go out today. He's already eaten all the sausage rolls he was saving, and he's got to go and buy some more.
I already eat sausage rolls, so now I have to go to the Boots. Is that where everybody grocery shops, or is that a pharmacy? Boots.
Yeah, Boots is a pharmacy.
Boots is a pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in my version of the UK, everyone shops at Boots for some sausage rolls. And what was the lady's name who was clogging up holes in London?
That was Kerry.
And Carrie's gonna have a sausage roll, so cheer herself up so she can fill some holes. Dude. This is awful.
Oh, mate, it's so good, dude. I love having you on this show. It's so much fun every time. Mate, thank you so much for coming on again.
The last one. Oh my God. The last one.
Yeah.
He's not that good. This is not